All right. How is everybody doing? Thank you for being here. We are working right now. We are doing Uber as of right now. Um, I have DoorDash. I'm gonna go ahead and log on and then hit pause because I'm gonna try to wait this out. But I'm on the schedule for DoorDash from 7 to 4. I'm going to try to pause, which I just did for 35 minutes, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't ride out Uber for as long as possible because we all know I would prefer to do Uber. So the Uber rides we've done so far, we've done 4, and we're at 35.53 on there. So again, a slow start, but I didn't get started until later too today, so I haven't been out for too god awful long. I've been working for about an hour right now. Sun is out brutally today. I just got a $5 tip. So that was the last person I just did the ride for. So we're at $40.53 in 4 rides. So when I have days like that where I'm getting rides, they're quick, couple dollar tip here and there, one, two, three, five, whatever. Like it makes the money jump pretty quickly. It makes the day go by fast. And I love that. So we're going to get you some of my scenery today. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like the live. I am just waiting on an Uber or I will turn DoorDash. I'm on pause with DoorDash ability um, to start up. I am on till 4 as long as I don't forget to unpause it. So I think that's where we're gonna. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you. I think that's where we're gonna head today. I think we're gonna eventually end up doing DoorDash some. Yeah, because that one's a bad one. It was 21 miles for $18. Can't do that. Can't have that. I hope everyone is doing well today. Hope if you wouldn't mind subscribing and jump down the chat and saying hello, like the live, I would appreciate that. Next, what's going on? How are you? How you been? Thank you for joining the chat. How's everything going today? As you can see, I am back live and I've been live and I've been pretty consistent so far. I got some shorts coming up. I got videos I already have up. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Gaming club. What's going on, Kyle? Hey, what kind of games you like? I'm a big I like my sports games, but they've kind of gotten a little crappy over time. I'm glad you're doing really good. That makes me happy, buddy. Um yeah, I'm doing great myself. Like everything is my life has come together pretty easy. Thank you very much, Kyle. I do appreciate that. Um yeah, this channel is pretty much doing it all. It's more like a vlog. Um Right now, we are just like I said, we're waiting to see if we can't get a ride. And if I can't, then I'm going to turn DoorDash on and we'll make some money on there. Think I got 3 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, my gaming collection is pretty big. I have the Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. Yes, I appreciate that. Seriously, I really do. Um, yeah, like I said, it's my fault, but we're trying to build the channel back up. Like 3 years ago, I had this channel going cranking pretty good, and then because life, I didn't touch my YouTube channel for 2 years, so my channel's kind of dead right now. But that's kind of my fault. So now I'm back to try to bring it back to life. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. We got 7 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate that. All right, so we have started DoorDash. We are on. I've unpaused it. So we're going to see what comes to us. We're either going to get a DoorDash or we're going to get a um, Uber ride. At this point, I really don't care which one it is. I just want to keep making money. So, what have you been up to next, though? I hope I don't get a restaurant order from the place I'm going to park. All right, I got another ride. So we're pausing. We're pausing. DoorDash again, and we're gonna go do this. So we're gonna go pick up this person. You guys are gonna be on here with me. So we are gonna go do this Uber ride. Hope everyone's having a good morning. If you wouldn't mind subbing, I would appreciate that if you hadn't already. Thank you very much. And you will get to see some rides going on here. We will pick people up and take them to work, and you'll see if there's any interaction or anything like that. Hopefully, there is. This person, looks like I'm picking them up from a car rental place or over by. No, I'm not. It's right behind the car rental place. So, yeah, we're about to pick somebody up. We're doing Uber rides. We will do DoorDash at some point today, but stay tuned, and if you like, throw a membership out or gift one or super chats. I plan on once a month doing some crazy stuff. If you go look at my past videos, I've done the one chip challenge. I've done the hot sauce challenge, stuff like that. So I do viewer interaction too. All right. We are going to go and take this gentleman to work. He works at the same place my daughter does. I'm not sure if I've picked Brad up before, though. That I'm not sure about. All right, we are 1 minute away. Good news is I'm pretty sure I'm taking him the back way into the job. I know where I'm going to get him there a little bit quicker because I got to go through my neighborhood. And don't forget to talk to each other. This is a great community we have. I appreciate everyone for being here. And we are about to pick Brad up. Oh, hell to the no. I'm not getting on that damn house. You lost your damn mind. Getting your roof done?
Somebody's getting their roof done.
Oh, God.
Yeah, visiting some friends and stuff up here.
Nice. Are we headed to Navy? You were the third person I've taken there this morning. Seems to be like the popular place to go.
Oh. Got out of the shower and looked outside. I was like, who the hell is this?
Yeah, I remember getting on my roof a couple weekends ago, put solar on my house, did all that jazz, and that was fun.
Well, you just had your, was it last week you went on your vacation?
Yep.
Yeah, how was that?
It went fabulous. It couldn't have been better weather. 71, 72, 73, a nice breeze. The whole family had a great time. And honestly, I think what we're going to do, me and my wife, because our anniversary is in November, and she really likes it up there. So I think I'm taking her back for our actual anniversary and staying in the hotel that we stayed in for the week when we got married up there. And you know how crazy the weather has been. So I honestly think we might be able to get one good day of weather up there in November. Because when we got married 4 years ago, it was 60 degrees, but it was a little too windy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so, and obviously the beach is pretty windy regardless. But yeah, I think we might be able to get a good weather in the hotel. Right now, that hotel is $250 a night because literally you walk out of that hotel 5 steps, your feet are in the sand.
Okay.
So it's like right there on the boardwalk, and I mean right there on the beach too. So
I feel like it's probably like peak season. A lot of people are going out and stuff now that school's over.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was great though.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my house with all those solar panels.
Okay. How about that?
Yeah.
Not too far away.
No, absolutely not. Like right around the corner. Like me and we bought that house 5 years ago, almost now, and it's a good neighborhood. And
seems quiet back here.
It is. It's kind of hell. Honestly, I didn't even realize it was here until I came to look up houses and we started looking at places. I didn't realize this was over here. And then like my daughter, we moved here, and then she went to that school for her last half year because I was going to keep her in the school she was in, but she was like, no, I'll switch schools because she wanted to walk. So we'd walk in the mornings, and then when I go, I'll be like, "You want to walk home?" She's like, "No, my book bag's too heavy." So she liked walking, but by the end of her school day, she was like, "Yeah, I don't want to walk to the car, let alone to the house."
Like the morning's fine, you know. I've been in school for 8 hours.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She had a good time, man. She's 13, so that's seeming to be the fun years. If I'm gonna be honest, she's gonna she's gonna test me.
What is this area? Would that put her like Daniel Morgan? Or
Yeah, yep. And that's the thing. Like Danny Morgan, man, it. I don't want to blame the school because I think the school does what they can to a point, but the kids nowadays, man, they're like kids change their mind like I changed socks. And we're not just talking about like changing your mind over small stuff, but like we got girls that want to be boys, boys want to be girls.
Mm-hmm.
One day they want to be this name, the other day they want to be that name, and like, and I'm not here to. But like I told my daughter, we got to talk because she has come in. I told her I was like, well, here's what I'll tell you. I was like, when you're an adult, your mind is done developing and everything else. You come tell me at 19 that this is what you want. Cool. I said, but you are 13. You are you you are who you were born, and nothing is changing. I said so. Like, and then I like had to break it down to her too. I was like, "Do you Because she wanted to like have them change her name on her school stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I told her I was like, Peyton, I was like, "Do you Like she has perfect grades, and I'm like, you understand? Like colleges, unfortunately, whether it's right or wrong, will go and say Peyton, blah, blah, change to this name, and they're going to start to ask questions, and then that type of stuff people look at as a mental illness, and then they're like, oh, we don't need that type of thing at our school. And I told her I was like, you do not want to pigeonhole yourself because you're trying to make decisions now. I was like that you can't come back from later when it comes to your education and stuff.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, I mean, you kind of get to school, and like, you're around a lot of people, so it feels influential kind
Yep.
of thing. It's like
Yep.
you want to do something different, or you
Yep.
want to do what everybody else is doing.
Yep.
So,
Well, that's why like I took my kid's phone like time from like I like once upon a time she had pretty much free reign because she could be trusted with it. Now she screwed up once, and then with everything else going on, I'm just like maybe that's not such a good idea. So like I backed her down to like an hour to 2 hours a day, and that is it.
yeah,
And that's even monitored. And so
it's probably one of the ones you got at school in case there's an emergency. But outside of that,
yeah.
you're at the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I told her too. I was like, man, like you have a ton of things at the house to do, to play with, to like. You don't need your phone. So how's work treating you?
It's been good. It's been good. It's been steady, quiet. You know, it's kind of like a good change of pace. I was in like leadership before, so it's like
Yeah.
I needed something like I could just do my own thing for a little bit. So this is a good benchmark for that.
Oh yeah.
Kind of throw headphones in for 8 hours a day and do some casework and stuff like that without having to go crazy.
Yeah. See, that's what I like about doing that. Like, because most of my life I've spent in jobs, I've been either top of the food chain or pretty close to it. And because I like money and I was good at it, you know what I mean? But it is nice to not have the pressures of like, oh yeah, I'm making a lot of money. I have this position. I'm expected A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and don't get one out of line. So it's sometimes it's nice to be able to breathe and just be regular old regular was what I call.
For sure.
I mean, I loved fast food so much that I went to Sonic after my whole fast food career ended, and I said I'm done with the management. Like a year later, I went to Sonic, and I didn't tell him anything. I didn't even put my thing on my resume. I shit you not. 2 days later, I got called in the office saying, "So, I talked to my owner today. What the hell are you doing here making hot dogs?" And they tried to make me general manager on the spot on day two. I was like, I'm going. I was like, this ain't working.
I left that for a reason.
Yeah, and that's what I told them, and they were just. And after a couple of days, they kept bugging me and bugging me, and I ended up I was like, hey, put my 2 week notice in. I was like I just wanted to do something that wasn't important, and there was a reason why I didn't put this on my resume.
Like if you guys can't just let me get paid what I'm getting paid,
Yeah.
do what I signed up to do.
Well, yeah, well, because that's the first thing they were like questioning my like, oh my God, you're only making. I think this was like $12 an hour, blah blah blah. I'm like, so
You can pay me more, but I just want to keep doing this.
absolutely. I'm like, what I make is my business. Like,
that was I was a leader for 4 years and stuff, and it's like good at it, but it's just after a while of having to like rein 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people in every day, they're all coming in with their own separate problems. So I was like, let's I hear you, but after a while, it's like, this is a place of work.
Yeah.
There's only so much I can do for you.
Yep. No, I 1000% agree. Um, yeah, I think one of my favorite jobs, I was over at Home Depot, and I ended up being like the lead forklift in the building. They got me OSHA certified, and then like when they would open plants in other places, they would fly me out there to train to either hire and or train forklift drivers. So that I'd get the company card. They'd give me like a $30 every day because we're out of town coming to like the building. So we got FedEx. So yeah, I liked that job a lot. And the reason why I ended up stopping doing that is because I had 5 back surgeries. It all started with my first one was there. That doc shock when you're going like, and I had 4 others after that first one, and my back was no longer, no, not even close. And so like I ended up leaving because they had me try to like go and do like doc super, but not that I couldn't do it, but I wasn't the most qualified. I'll say like I could do it. It's just I couldn't do it to the level they wanted. You know what I mean? Like, and so I ended up just leaving. Um, they ended up taking care, and they still do take care of my medical bills for my back. Like that was like their parting gift. They're like, "We're sorry, we screwed your back up. If anything else."
That's
So
good.
yeah,
I mean, the thing is that they saw your level of work and stuff, that they were trying to find a different area for you. They didn't
yeah,
want to lose you. So.
yeah. No, absolutely. And so much has changed there. Like they used to have like the diverters where like freight would come in on one side and it would come to these pallets and the people would build them. And after a while, they're like, you know what would be better? Which was they were like, we're not going to have these pallet builders anymore. We're going to have people. Um, we're going to have these lines go all the way into the trailer, and we're just going to have them load the trailer up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, my daughter and son-in-law still like it here at Navy Federal.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, it's probably been looking at taking some time off, but overall, about 8 years here, so it's definitely like a place that it's easy to stay at, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just being like a member of it and stuff like that. It's good benefits too and everything.
Oh yeah. This place helped my daughter and her husband buy their house. Like got them like I forget what it was, but like basically financed it through here and kind of just helped them. And so like they bought a house over in Snowden Bridge. Well, brother man, I hope you have a good morning.
I hope you do the same.
Oh, you know I am. Thank you very much, boss. All right, you too, man. Thanks. What's going on, Princessa? I see you. Sorry, I was on the ride, but I am back now. Did I miss some good conversations? Can't really scroll back through yet, so. I take it you got to see everything and heard everything on both ends. Could you hear him? Wow. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I'm on DoorDash too, but it's paused. I'm trying to wait out and try to do as much as I can on this ride. Well, with these rides, I'd much rather do ride share than food, but we all know DoorDash is in the back pocket just in case I need it. Yep, of course he wanted to play. Cool. Yep. So that's what we're going to be doing from here. That's how these lives are going to be. We're going to have ride share rides. Eventually, when it's not busy, we'll transfer over to other stuff too. So, hey, I bought a, shopping cart holder that I can set my phone, that I can clamp it onto the cart and then set my phone on it. So when I get a spark and everything, I can still be live, talk to you guys, or at least so you guys can see me while I grocery shop. So, and honestly, I might clamp it to the so you guys can see the aisles I'm going up and down instead of looking at me while I'm shopping. Actually, that's what I was leaning at more than anything. You guys don't need to see my ugly mug. Yeah, it's going to be cool. All right, I'm gonna put you out here. Um, Obviously, I'll turn it back on me every now and again, just to kind of see my roads. I am. This is a little coming up on the right side. You'll see it right there. The little planes. I don't know if you can see them, but that's a little regional airport here. Isaac, let's go. Thank you so much, Isaac. Let's go. I appreciate that, Isaac. I will make a sticker for you today or tomorrow and get that up so you'll be able to use it. Okay. There's stickers there now, I know, but yeah, I don't remember what they are. But thank you so much. And everybody else too, like the first, I think, 5 or 6 people who joined the hustle crew, I can make a sticker for individually. Um, so keep that in mind. Isaac, I got you down. I will make sure you get one. Right now, we're just chilling, man. We're just chilling. We're trying to make money. We're at 48.58 on um, Uber right now in 5 rides. So not too bad. Listening to music, what kind of music? We all like our music. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Everybody like that live. Isaac, you are awesome. I appreciate that, buddy. Probably rock. Hell yeah. I listen to everything, man. I like hip hop and R&B and stuff is the genre I grew up on. But I mean, I've listened to the Eagles. I've listened to Metallica. I've listened to Pantera. I've listened to the Temptations. My music is all over the place. Music's awesome. It's a universal language that everyone can understand. So that's why I love music so much because it doesn't matter where you're from or anything. Everybody understands music. Yep, I agree. So I'm assuming right now, Princess, you haven't got started yet because the little man has kept you up and everything, or are you already out working? 100%. I agree. Music can be tricky too, though, because music can make you sad too. If you hear like a song and it reminds you of something, so like it definitely can do both. I swear, people trying to pull out in front of me. Sometimes people don't know what lane they want to be in. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, we got a Wawa there on our right. That Wawa's came here about 2 years ago. A lot of people like it, but I'm still a big fan of the sheets. Were you? Yeah, that does it. Absolutely. So I guess if I don't get a ride in like 10 minutes, I'll go ahead and turn on DoorDash and see what I can do there. I have hourly on DoorDash, so it's going to pay me by the hour because, well, I'm so screwed up with my percentages. It just makes it easier if I don't know how bad they're going to pay until after. Yeah, we're having a good morning, buddy. Like everything is going well. I'm happy, and thank you so much for the membership for subbing. Or yeah, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me. Yeah, right now, like I said, we're at about $50, 48.58. I could make more money by just turning DoorDash on right now. I'm just a little nervous to do that, so I want to try to wait out a couple more rides before I decide. It's not busy. Thank you very much. So I'm trying to wait it out, but something tells me I'm gonna have to make a decision on here. And hold on, what do you mean join Panera Bread? I'm already joined the team, already a member. Sign in. Get the heck out of here. I don't know why. Figured I'm at Panera Bread. I might as well. We cannot find your account. Okay, so already a member. I'll have to sign in with my email, which is fine. Welcome back. Of course, welcome back. Yep. My bad. Yeah, they tried to give me one right now, but that's not good. It's 8 miles for 861 a ride, and I'm going to be really honest with you. That's not a good ride. That's not what we do. We do have to at least try to like our car a little bit, mile wise. But this one I'll do. It's 580 for 2.3 miles, and I know that's not a lot of money, but they get done pretty quickly. 580 for 2.3 miles. It goes real quick. So we are going to go pick somebody up. Um, Make sure to talk to each other in the chat. Keep the chat going because the one thing about these lives is if people who are coming here just for a second, if they see a very interactive chat, they're more likely to stick around and engage, and then let the show take care of it from there. Because if they like to see people get rides, they'll stick around. If they like good people, they'll stick around. So, and at some point, I am sure I will turn DoorDash on. I always say an active chat is a happy chat. All right, next up. Very good. Glad to see you're back. We're about to pick up this person, so they're only going about a mile. I think I know where I'm taking them. I think I'm taking them to Walmart. And honestly, like I'm not in the biggest mood to, like I said, do much today. I'm kind of tired, and but I'm doing my work thing. No, you didn't. I'm about to go pick somebody up, so you're about to get to see the cool part. So I'm going to put you back. You won't see me for a minute, but just you guys can see, you guys will hear, and I'll get back to you guys soon. Okay. So This person is a verified and they're a 4.98. I am almost positive I know who this is. There's a mother and a son who I take to work. One works at um, Michael's, I believe, and the other one works at Five and Below. So I am almost positive that's who these people are. So love them both. They're awesome people. I want to make sure I'm right. So, and if it is, you'll get to see good conversation because there's probably about 50 people that I pick up. We are like really cool with each other because, we've interacted with each other for, I've been doing this now 17, 18 months. Yep. It looks like I'm taking the mom and the son this time at the same time. So this is going to be pretty cool. Besides really wanting to go on there and dance, I'm doing great.
Still haven't found out where the camera is.
I'd love to know the bucket. Yeah. Smile, you're on camera. Where? I like to be on camera.
Friends of ours came over one night and said, "Oh, camera, where's the camera?" So they're just like, flicking it all, everything off. I'm like, I don't think there is a camera. It's just
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a funny situation. So we're headed to Ross.
Yeah.
How's everything going with you guys?
good.
Exhausting.
Yeah, I shouldn't be so tired. I just got off vacation a couple weeks ago. We on the 4th through the 7th, I guess 1 week. We went to Ocean City
Nice.
for 4 days. So, but I think I came back tired, and I just haven't.
Exactly. Gotten back in the groove.
Yeah, not really. And yeah, and also I don't help myself out by in the evenings. Like, I occasionally like have a beer or two, but it like makes my body tired. Not that I drink too much because I don't. I have, like I said, a couple.
Yeah.
But it does make your body tired. And 42-year-old, almost 43-year-old body can't handle it as much as 22-year-old body could. So I came to the conclusion I got to get off the sauce. That or just be tired.
Has it been hard getting back into the work mode though?
Yeah, yeah. And what's made it a little harder too, though, if I'm going to be honest, is the fact that Uber has gotten like
Overpopulated.
yeah, but the reason I know why it's going to go away in about a month and a half, but it's school let up, so you have like what happens is I think you get maybe a teacher or
That needs like a part time. Yeah.
because they don't go back to school until the middle of July to go get their classroom set up and set up for next year.
Exactly.
So right now they're just twiddling their thumbs and they're bored. And even if you get 2 of them to come out, absolutely. Like we went from like at this point there'd be 4 or 5 people to 10 or 11. So I have DoorDash, I have Spark. I'm kind of mixing and matching with all of them. And Spark is a pretty good one because that one can jump you up pretty quick.
What is Spark?
Walmart. It's where you can go do the shopping or curbs.
It's like Instacart.
Yeah, but for Walmart, only Walmart. So Walmart Spark, they own the app. They created it. They run it.
Gotcha.
Cool. I got another one. But you get like $20-$25 orders on there for like 4, 5, 6 miles. So like you'll jump up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But the problem there is you have competition there too, which isn't bad because it's whoever can click on it the fastest.
Exactly.
And when I'm driving, I can't always be looking at it. You know what I mean? So I make it work. I still make the money I always did. It just may take me a little longer
than what you were doing.
Yeah. So I mean, once upon a time, I used to do DoorDash from 7 in the morning till like 5 at night, and barely cleared like 120. Like
my friend did DoorDash, and I rode with him one day.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it just felt like it took forever.
Yeah, and it can, it absolutely can. What I liked about it was I used to get a lot of catering orders, So I'd get 70, 80, $90 orders about 6, 7 times a week.
He took one. He goes, I can't remember if it was Little Caesars or Domino's or something, but it was a pizza one. And we had to go to Stephen City.
Yeah.
Well, we get there and the pizza's not ready. And then we're like, what the fuck? And then we're sitting here for 20 minutes waiting for this pizza to be ready before we can ever take it to this person's house.
Yep. Yeah.
And then the person lived in the boonies.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. Is some of these food places, they don't food well. So you can be waiting 10, 15, 20 minutes. So, well, guys, it's lovely seeing you guys again. I appreciate you.
I thought you set it up. I'm like, oh, they're friends.
Yep, no problem. You too. All right. This next one. All right. Appreciate you. 152 Keene Circle, 115 Keynes Circle. Okay. Through the second roundabout. All right. So this one we're headed to now. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was telling you. These people are awesome. Now, I don't know the next person, but this person is also a 5.0, and he got ahead with me and told me what was going on, that his address is wrong through the GPS. The GPS is funny. And go to the second roundabout. I'll figure it out. I've been around this town long enough. But I appreciate that communication with the guy telling me, hey, this is going to be wrong, and here's the heads up, because that doesn't happen very often either. Yeah, they're awesome people. And that's a majority of the people I take. No lie. Like 95% of them are like that. You get your handful you guys have seen where no talking. It's just they want to either have headphones in, text, just want to go where they're supposed to go, which is great. I have no problem with that either. So, yeah. Just to let you know, your sis isn't feeling good either. I don't know. I guess something's going in the air, but she's been up all night tossing her cookies. Thank you very much, Nexto. All right. The second roundabout. I think I know where I'm going. I do. So, yeah, we're trying to get. Obviously, you guys can tell I'm just trying to do rides today. I'm not really trying to do DoorDash. I keep pausing it to unpause it so I can reset my 35-minute, because I will if this gets too dead and doesn't want to get me busy. You know what I mean? Yeah, these rides are pretty fun. No, it really is. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'm a 6 foot tall dude, 210 pounds. Like, I can take care of myself. But I was nervous about doing it. I won't even say that I'll lie and say I wasn't. I absolutely was nervous, and because you hear how crazy the world is and everything else, but the money's really good. And then I put myself in positions to not have that happen. Like, I I make sure that I'm not working the late nights, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So, hey, I'm gonna put you guys back on the back burner. I will be back with you in a minute. I'm gonna go pick up Earl. 115 Keys Circle. I know where it is. First roundabout, like we were talking. Like I said, he couldn't have been any nicer with his directions. And I think I see him now. So Earl,
Yep.
what's going on, brother?
All right.
You couldn't have been any better with your directions, man. Thankfully, I knew over here, and I know the GPS isn't GPSing really well over here because
it's really not.
Because it's a new development, obviously.
Yeah.
But I got a buddy who I bring here all the time through Uber.
Okay.
He lives right
George?
there. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I know George.
Yeah. Man, I first got George. It was funny, and I'm so proud of George. but I first got George when George had got out, and and like he was trying to get his car back from the people who held it with stuff and everything. And I tell you, within like a month, the guy had 2 jobs and a place to live, and he still has the same 2 jobs he got when he started, and he's upgraded to living over here from the right next to the Brookfield.
Rubbermaid.
Yeah, right next to Rubbermaid. Like he is proof that you can do well with a second chance. You know what I mean? Because unfortunately, there's a part of society, once you get some stink on you, they can't touch you anymore. You know what I mean? And you got good people like that that are like, hey, you can mess up and be a good person all at the same time.
True.
And hell, I've done my screwing. And I think most people do. I just only think a portion of us will actually admit it.
True. Yeah. I'm actually kind of in the same situation.
Are you?
Yep.
Yeah. Doesn't, like I said, man, it's not the end of the world for sure.
No, I got a great job
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Working at cold storage over here.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's one day at a time. Like you can't get to where you want to go. Like I always tell people, and it's a true story. Like it takes you 2 seconds to screw everything up, but it's also, unfortunately, it's not just as quick to rebuild it. It'll take you 10 years to build something, 2 seconds to screw it up.
You're right.
And so like I always tell people, I was like, you won't get there overnight. So stop, just one day at a time. Because I mean, I've been homeless, I've been divorced twice. I've done everything under the sun outside of actually being in jail, but I've done everything I should have been in jail. And I'm in my own house now. Like life is, thank you. Like life is good. Like I'm married. We have a 13-year-old daughter that's a teenager, so she's being a teenager. But if you would have told me 10 years ago I'd be where I'm at now, but I wouldn't have seen it. But one day at a time.
Yeah.
So how you like it at the cold storage?
My body's a little weird now. Like I'm so used to being in the cold that when I come outside, it's like I want to run back in the cold.
Yeah.
It's okay outside right now.
Yeah.
But give it a couple hours. Nah.
Yeah. I did because I worked. It wasn't long because I wasn't like I've forklift, right? There was this one.
That's what I did.
Yeah, there was a cold storage place in Front Royal. I can't think of what it was, but it's like a chain or whatever. And you'd go in and out of the freezers, and there'd be like slick ice that on the forklift you'd come and you could spin if you weren't careful and stuff like. And also, like you're putting things on racks, like on the very top, like 5 up, and there's nothing stopping it from falling off on the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like just super, super, like you better be on your game or people are getting hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then it was cold, so you'd have to basically couldn't see the person who was working there because they were covered literally from head to toe. You could see 2 little eyes, and that was about it.
Yeah, I got a whole suit over there.
Yeah. So hell yeah, man! I'm glad everything seems to be going good. I mean,
going pretty well.
Good. You stay over there too?
Yep.
Or? Cool.
Yep. What's crazy is like there's so many places that won't accept you, right? If you have something in your background and everything like that. But that place, they accept it in like a day, 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, okay, and it's really nice.
Well, and I like that because that shows me that there's still a place out here that doesn't. I mean, I hate to say it, but doesn't shit on you for past decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they still understand people make. We all don't. We're not perfect. Like I had an eviction on mine. Like Yeah. So like the only places that would do business with me up until we bought our house was places that won't fix your stuff, that charge you an enormous amount of money.
Yeah.
Your slumlord type people.
There's a lot of that going around in Winchester.
Yeah. And what makes me mad is the city of Winchester lets it happen. Like the city of Winchester could easily step in. And I'm not a big fan of our mayor. I know,
Beach.
yeah, I've known our mayor since I was a kid because I used to mess with his family, and so I know a little bit more than a lot of people know about Les. I'm just not a big fan of him. But they let these older buildings, slumlord type people see like all these new buildings coming here. And you see how that's like 1900, 2000,
Yeah.
as it should be. But they're beautiful and they have amenities. Well, these places come and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to charge 17 now. It's still cheaper than the 1900. And, and it's like people have to pay it because where else are they going to go?
Yeah.
And because not everybody can buy a house and they don't want everybody buying a house.
No.
So like this town is starting to market to one type of people, and they're the people from the city that are moving here.
Yeah.
And
but the people from the city are moving here because they're thinking that the rent's cheaper than what it is in the city, which it is
for now.
For now.
Yep. No, that's going to change. The people who move here, if they bought homes here, they'll be happy. But if they didn't and they uprooted their whole family and they're renting in about 5 or 10 years, they're going to pay just as much as they did then. And they're going to be, why the hell did we move?
Yeah, a friend of mine was just telling me about thinking about moving up to Cumberland, Maryland.
Yeah.
And they showed me pretty much the same apartment that I'm living in.
Yeah.
For half the price.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. But you know, just like we were talking, the problem with that is when you hear everybody from not Cumberland, Maryland, hearing about these places and how cheap they are, and they start going to Cumberland, Maryland, and moving, prices up there are going to go up. So, yeah, it's crazy, but I just I hope this town knows what it's doing because I feel like they're about to push out the very bottom of the community here because you know the people that can barely make it now on regular prices that are now 10 years everything's going to be much more expensive and the people that are struggling now they'll be what are they going to do? You know what I mean? Like they're trying to forget about the people that built this town. The locals made this town what it is. Like you can do both things. You can take care of the people that help your town get here and market to a new uh, group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can keep these type of housing affordable and build these $1 million structures, and those are the people that from the city will move to. You know what I mean? Because they can afford it, but still have all this stuff over here for the people who are lower income. Hell, I got me an electric car to save me money.
Can't blame you.
No, like people are paying like $550 a month doing when doing this type of work, paying like $550 a month in gas. Like that's not even as my insurance and car payment doesn't get that much money. Like my car payment's like $231 and my insurance is like $100.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
And this is a 2023, so it's not like it's an old car.
And it does save.
Yeah, it only my electric bill because I charge at home.
Okay.
It only cost me an extra $30 on my electric bill a month.
Man.
Yeah, that's it. So really, the trade-off is $500 a month gas, $30 a month in electric. I'm saving $470. That is still not my car payment and insurance. Like it actually, I'd be losing money if I didn't have an electric car.
Yeah.
So
I've actually been considering getting an electric car.
Yeah.
But I've never heard anybody's insight as far as an ownership of one. until now.
Yeah, and I'll also tell you this because I used to think if you didn't have a way to charge it at home, you would be losing out. Me and my wife took our electric car to Ocean City. Um, we have over 200 charging places in Winchester, and 95% of them are fast chargers. You could spend about $13 and in 45 minutes charge from 20% to 80%. And that's how much you'll spend.
Okay.
And if you're just going around town, you'll do that once a week.
Oh, okay.
Like however much you travel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can get about 200 miles on a charge to 80 or 85%. Yeah, I mean, $12 to $15, that's still much cheaper than gas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, like, that's what I would say is even if you don't have a charger at home, as long as you find the fast charger, and we have plenty of them, car dealerships, grocery stores, movie theaters, like they're all here. So as long as you don't mind spending 45 minutes to an hour at just charging it or charge it and go somewhere to eat or whatever, yeah, it's worth it.
And they ride so smooth. They're pretty quick too.
Absolutely, they got a quick get. I mean, this thing's quicker than any gas car to start. Like a startup, it accelerates faster than any muscle car on the planet. Now,
you can pull up a little bit further.
Yep.
Down to
the trucks.
Okay, so that second one right there.
Oh, right here.
Second.
Okay, sorry.
So I can just walk through back there.
Okay, cool. Well, brother, man, I hope you have a wonderful day, man.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was nice talking to you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too, buddy. Thank you. All right, everybody. I agree. Funny enough, I will tell you, Panther, when me and my wife were 15 or 16, probably 16, she was dating a friend of mine and they broke up and we had a one off. You know what that is. We had a one day, one time fling and then we were done. Never talked again for decades. And then I had Facebook and it says people you may know, and I saw the name. And at that time, I had no girlfriend. I hadn't been married in such a long time. I was getting kind of lonely, and I just wanted a friend. And I say that genuinely. And I never looked at her pictures or anything. I sent a post saying, "Hey, I have four daughters." I said I have a 6-year old. I don't get much adult interaction, so it said we may know each other. Just reaching out. Well, she messaged me back an hour later saying, "Hey, how are you?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "I'm good." We talked for a minute, and I was like, "Hey, would you like to get together?" Or what she said was, She was like, "Did you go by the name of Country?" And I said, "Yeah." She was like, "Did you used to live by Bo's pawn shop?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then my brain starts warping, and I was like, "I'm gonna ask you something, and please don't take offense to this." She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Did we sleep together?" And she hesitated, it seemed like, for about 2 minutes and said, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm so sorry. I don't remember." I was like, "Unfortunately, I was a hoe." And she laughed. And we got together about 3 days later. And she was on crutches. She had just had surgery. And so, like, I was kind of helping her around, and we became inseparable. And we became the best of friends. And she really is a, a great, great woman. And we've been through our ups and downs just like anybody else, but we finally busted through that wall. You know what I mean? So like that makes me happy. Yeah, this it was the most silly way that Facebook got me married 4 years later. So yeah, yeah. And we're good for each other because we help each other out where the other one struggles. Like we both have our struggles. Like I'm a very upfront and honest, like about my life. Like my struggle right now is drinking. It's not that I drink too much. It's I drink every day, and it's making me feel really my body real tired. You know what I mean? So like, not that I get crappy or nothing because I don't. I just I've seemed to lost the ability to not drink once in a blue moon. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah, I told you, Panther. Like crazy. It was a crazy way we met, and then I asked her to marry me 3 years later. And honestly, that's where the tough times happened. Honestly, like that's kind of where things went downhill for about a year and a half. Like I honestly, when I say I thought we were going to get divorced, that is no joke. But yeah, we came out on the other side of it. We did great, and we have never been as happy with each other and individually in our lives. You know what I mean? So I am at 63.31, by the way. 7 trips. Maybe some tips will come in. I'm not sure. I still have DoorDash that I keep pausing in the background because, again, I'd rather just do rush. I'm going to give you some road again. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you next up. Oh, man. Princess, you still here? Or did you fall asleep because the kid held you hostage? And this is like our little old downtown district. Um, I believe every town has a historic section of their town. Ours is downtown. They like to keep everything like it was. This town is very important to the start of, honestly, the the 13 colonies. Winchester, Virginia, has a lot of history through this town with the Civil War and everything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was holding you hostage or if he fell asleep. Appreciate everyone being here. We are doing good. I mean, $63 at 8 o'clock's not horrible. That's 2.5 hours. I am in Virginia. So, yeah, this is one of the original 13 colony states. And like I said, there we have two battlefields here that the Civil War was fought on. So, in my town that I'm in. So, a lot of history here. Oh, you're from PA? That's awesome. I got another tip, $2. So we're at $65 right now in 7 rides. So it's not busy. You guys see that we do give people rides on here. It's just a little slow right now. When it picks back up, you guys will be here. You'll see it ding, 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 ding. It'll feel like someone's in this car for 7 straight hours that I'm out here. So yeah, it'll be good. Thank you for being here, by the way, Lisa. I appreciate that. If you guys wouldn't like the live, if you haven't, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, that light wasn't changing, so I just changed course to get away from that light to keep moving. I hate sitting. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere if I'm just sitting. You know what I mean? So Well, thank you. I do. So, what do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I love you guys being here for real. You guys are going to be why this community gets fire again. Like, once upon a time, we blew this channel up, and then unfortunately, life happened, and I haven't been on here for 2 years. Thank you, Nexto. Oh, okay. That is a very thankless job. That's an awesome job. Um, that's a special people do that job because it's not easy. Hey, it don't matter what you do or don't do, Nexto, as long as you're doing. So I got to buy 2 cat boxes for my cat litter, automatic cat cleaners today. As you can tell, today is trash day for this side of the town. Mine is tomorrow. I love my cats. I have 3 of them, and you can't tell I own cats. I have self-cleaning cat boxes. I have air purifiers. Yeah, you could. The only way you can tell I own cats is if you see my cat, because you can't smell them. I think that's always been my biggest pet peeve with cats is you can usually walk into someone's home and can tell they have cats, and I love my cats. I just hate that cat smell. That's it. Yeah. So what's going on? What's on the agenda, Isaac, for the day? What are you doing? You see what I'm doing. So I think what I'm going to do is when I have people in the car, obviously I'll flip it in here so you guys can see the conversation, and then once I don't have anyone in the car, I'll flip it to looking at the scenery. Hey, goats ain't bad either, Miss Lisa. I I need to bring some goats into my yard for a couple days so they can like eat all the shrubbery that in my it's got I've got some overgrown in my backyard, and I've actually called some places, and they're going to charge me $300 for me to put their goats in my yard for a weekend. And yeah, they're about to take down this all overgrown stuff in my yard that I've tried to do on my own. I just can't get control of it. Really? Yeah, see, but here's the thing. I've never heard anybody advertise sheeps. The only advertising I've seen are from goats. Yeah. I'm just hoping that it does what I need it to do. This way, then it's taken care of, and then I can handle it from there. Um, I didn't even know that was a thing. And I had a buddy telling me, hey, why don't you get goats? I'm like, yeah, because I'm not buying goats. And he was like, no, dummy. He said, they have people that will rent you their goats. And I looked it up, and they do. Going to be working, Isaac? Okay. You thinking you're going to have a good day today? Is your town pretty good with Wednesday? Yeah, I know. It's funny because PA seems like it's so close, and maybe it is in some parts, but I think the closest part of PA, I think, is about an hour and a half away from where I'm at. Are they? Yeah. Honestly, I've only been on a farm that had like horses and cows and pigs. I mean, there might have been more. That's the only animals I ever saw when I was young. So Yeah, well, I'm glad that it's relaxing. Yeah, my town's growing a lot too. You're going to see that going forward. That I promise you. Um, don't forget, Isaac, also that me and investors, because now that you're a member, me and investors' lives are over there. So if you ever want to go back to me and investors' days, like the one chip challenge, I believe is over there, and just our daily lives that we would do, check it out. And anybody else, if you want to, that's there over in the members only, because those were the most amazing lives to this day that I ever did. And I'm so sad that it seems like he has a crazy life going on right now and he's just not available, because me and him had a lot of good moments. We had great time, good chemistry. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, I occasionally will go watch an hour here, an hour there, and be like, damn, I remember the good old days. So you have to do that, Isaac. What do I do? What do I do? Do I hold off for a little while longer, or oh, you're good next though. You're just fine, buddy. I'm like I said, I'm gonna make it better for this time around and everything. Like it's gonna be there's gonna be more onto it and everything else. Yeah, yeah, they were fun. They were fun to do. So I just pulled up back to my house because yeah, so far nothing. So I am going to wait maybe 10 or 15 more minutes for a ride, and if I can't get one, then I guess I'm gonna. And speaking of that, I just got one. This is three. Yeah, this isn't a good one, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go do it. It's basically $5, 2.5, 3 miles, something like that. Sometimes I do it just to keep moving, and this is one of those times. So, and this one unfortunately isn't going to tip because this is a reservation, but I feel good about these ones because these ones are usually people either going to therapy or going to the clinics to get help for addictions. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. And yeah, I mean, my town is growing exponentially, like crazy growing. So yeah, before I blink, this town has just doubled in population over the past 12 years. And it's probably doubled in 2 years. So it's insane. But such is life. Congratulations, Miss Lisa. That is awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. So glad. Um, yeah, unfortunately, a little side story, and then I'm gonna pick this person up. My cousin battled heroin and fentanyl addiction and everything, and for a decade, and she passed away in February. Couldn't beat her addiction. So unfortunately, not everybody gets. You know what I mean? Not everybody's rock bottom are different. You know what I mean? So, but the congratulations. We are. Yeah. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, you had to, because these towns don't want anyone to quit anything because they're not going to make money. So Yeah, trust me, I understand. These towns, these government and everybody are not trying to help anyone actually get clean. All right, let me go pick this person up. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but you get what I mean. We'll see if she's talkative or no. I think I've been here for other people before, though. Not for this. Yeah, I've been here for someone else. Yep, not for this, though. It's the first insurance ride, is what I call it, because that's what it is. It's an insurance ride. Usually taking people to work.
Message from Diana. Please.
All right, let me call them real quick because that's with these rides you want to call.
This Uber call is being recorded.
Sometimes they don't always answer. And there is a downside to these, and this is the potential downside to it. Is unfortunately sometimes, oh, okay, it's a reservation. It's for the medical. It's 8:35. They have a pickup time. This is where this one could be a problem because, like I said, it's not paying much. I did it just to get something to do, just to have something quick, hopefully quick. Um, but this is where you could pay for it too. You know what I mean? So I will bring you back up so I can see the chat right now. Okay, next though. Um, this isn't sketchy at all. I have someone parked behind me. I think it's an Uber. Also, that's trying to. I don't like being blocked up, buddy. I think it's. You wouldn't like my job? Very good, next though. I love my job just because it gives me flexibility and the pay is awesome. Like absolutely awesome. But yeah, this is the part of the job that does it doesn't happen often. I've done 8 rides. This will be my 8th ride today. It's the first time it's happened today. This probably happens twice a week. And it's the risk you have with the insurance rides. That's it. Um, I got someone walking out, but I think it's to the other person. Yeah, that was definitely an Uber taking somebody else. So, not sure exactly what's going on. I may just have to let this one go. Yeah. Yeah. You want to hear the funny thing is, and I say this jokingly, but not really jokingly. I'm a people person who don't like people. I can get along with people. And it's not that I don't like people, it's just human beings have kind of ruined me. You know what I mean? So, like, I've kind of given up on like the human race as far as like, you know, I think people. I think people can be really mean to each other, and you see more mean than anything. So you just kind of deal with it, you know. All right, I gave up on this one, which is fine. We'll see what we can get in a little like now. See if we can get something different. I'm not. It was only paying $5. I'm not going to wait 20 minutes for $5. Like, it doesn't make sense at that point. You know what I mean? So you got to give up on something sometimes. And believe it or not, like I make stupid money. Like it's crazy the money I make, and with the flexibility. Like I would have never in my wildest dreams thought I could make the money that I make. Like right now, it's a little slower, which is funny, but like I still will, in my minimum, make 1,000 a week. At my worst, I'll make 1,000 a week. Yeah, absolutely, 100% next though. Well, I understand. Trust me, money isn't always great. Like it has its ebbs and flows. You know what I mean? So I've been good. I've been bad. I've been everything. So I just try to do successfully. So how long have you been doing the healthcare, the aid, Ms. Lisa? Yeah, the one thing that I knew about money though, I'm going to be really honest with you. Money can come and go. Money doesn't make you happy. 100% doesn't make you happy. You have to have money to pay your bills and stuff. 100% true. But money doesn't make you happy. Not true happiness. Because there's a difference between being happy because you can pay all your bills and then like genuine happiness. Money doesn't provide that. Thank you for over like the live. I appreciate that. So we tried to get one, and unfortunately, it didn't work. So just turned 45. Awesome. And that's a long time. Bless you. I mean, you like I said, it seems like you really like it, good at it, and all that happy stuff. And like I said, it takes a special person to do that type of work. That type of work isn't for everybody, you know? And it really isn't. And I know. I've seen it firsthand from other people that I know have been close with. I don't disagree. I'm going to be 43 in 2 months, maybe more like a month and a half. So that'll be pretty fun. Yeah, a guy tried to get in one way and he realized he couldn't. So, and you also shouldn't block these intersections where people are trying to pull out, like people completely block these roads that he's coming out of so he can't get over. Sometimes I think people forget how to drive. 40 something. Yeah, I'm going to be 40 something for the rest of my life. Just saying. someone from the fire department or a cop died, maybe. It's the only thing I could think of for that type of pomp and circumstance. I would say someone who worked fire department, police, someone important and to the community maybe died. Could have been an older person that worked before too. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we had that happen back when I was like 15. We had a cop get killed in the line of duty, and literally, I think his funeral was like 3,000 deep and had a member of law enforcement from every state and a cop car from every state. Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, very good. Fallen soldier, as in older or just recently, though? Like a younger person? But obviously, I mean, I know you don't know the particulars either. I'm just talking out loud. Wonder if it was like an active military person. She's not. Pay isn't feeling the greatest, and I don't like Tessa's plan. So I told Tessa Pay wasn't feeling good. She basically was going to go to Cape Capon and say, we're going swimming there. And then, well, we're going to go back to the house and we're going to hope that I can get another ride sitting at the house if I don't get one now. No doubt. So I got another tip. So yeah, I'm seven in $70.63. So it's been a slow morning for the past 2.5 hours, but it's starting to creep up there. Back to the house. Yep, we are going to go back and hope I get something. Yeah, what's up? Look at those beautiful solar panels. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Not good. My basement, my video games and stuff like that. Hold on one second. Hi, Mom. No, I'm just. This isn't going to be where I come to hit the button and it's going to work, and you're going to be like, today.
The up and down for the noise was fine.
Okay.
But I can't get it to go to a channel.
Okay.
But it's probably me. But I mean, I pushed pretty much everything.
Yeah, I got you. I'll go fix it real quick.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't let her go. That's what their plan is.
Well, yeah, because it started with Kate
Where the hell they go
and
slide?
she's like, I'm gonna go stop for you. And here's my
She's
problem.
just gonna run around all
Yeah,
day.
and Gabby's sick anyway.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So my problem was also the fact that she was sick, and then she's like $8 charges $8 for two or for a call.
Oh, well, that ain't
No, but she's like, that's the end of the world. I'm like, you're gonna spend more on the gas getting up there than you are the $8. Like, again, I can't.
She's not wrapped too tight.
What you had? Okay. I'm feeling. I'm back. No problem. Ask away. Cashews are awesome. All right. We are resuming Dash. We've slowed down enough on Uber where, remember, I told you I want to do a couple DoorDashes a day just to get my rating back up. Oh, hold on. Silly guy. I forgot about something. I have another rideshare app, Lyft. It's not as good, but I'll turn that on too and see if I can't get a good one. My mother-in-law, she's going to bring it on. No doubt. Like the little slip things that you would have too. Like, yeah, your dad was ahead of his time, way ahead of his time, but he knew where it was headed. Why? So yeah, dad knew where we were headed. He just, that's crazy. That's cool though. Well, there's no point in me sitting at home. So absolutely. No, that's what I mean. He was ahead of his time. It seems like by about a decade. He was ahead of his time by about 10 years. Oh man, that's funny. Next up, I like little corny jokes like that. For real. All right. DoorDash, DoorDash, DoorDash. I mean, I could put curbside on too. God, there's so many options I have right now. I don't want to go shopping, but I mean, I could do a curbside if they gave me a good one. It's still not too late yet for that. So, all right, we got every app I own on. We got Spark, we got Dash, we got Lyft, we got Uber. Any more? Come on, guys. Very good. Glad you're back. So yeah, we are just trying to get something going. This is crazy. It's days like this are gonna have me working until later, unfortunately. Nope. $24 for 20 miles? Absolutely not. Yeah, the problem is it just the trend on Uber rides is they're all low. I don't know. I'll find out real quick. Can I do a Spark order from Sam's Club without a membership? Yeah. Thank you for Isaac for doing that for me. I looked it up too. Isaac is absolutely correct. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see, I'm parked right across the street from that beautiful restaurant, Mission Barbecue. Anybody have a Mission Barbecue in their area? Okay, so I just had to, I was trying not to decline any DoorDash. They just hit me a 15 miles McDonald's, and I'm getting paid hourly. That would have paid me like $5. That is insane. That is insane. And of course, I go down a percent. Jesus Christ, man. Sorry. This is crazy. Yep. Costco does that too. What membership? The Sam's Club? Yeah, I got a Costco because we have Walmart here, but we don't have a Sam's Club. So, and there's some kind of rules about having a Sam's Club. You can't have a Sam's Club and a Walmart in the same town. They have to be X amount of miles away from each other. I'm not sure why DoorDash would allow 15 and a half mile McDonald's on here. I really don't. Very cool. Next up. Yeah, I was trying to take everything, just to get my. Why are my thumbs up going down? I went from 13 to 11, or my thumbs up. Yeah, so um, I don't understand why that happens. Why they let that happen? It's crazy. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's nuts. Like I said, obviously a lot of things haven't changed about DoorDash since I was on last. They still have ridiculous, ridiculous orders that are going ridiculous amount. And again, I would have taken it But I promise you, it wouldn't have paid me more than $5 or $6 to go 15 and a half miles, paying hourly, because it's $13 an hour here. It would have paid me like $6, and I would have left that order mad. So, no thank you. See you later next time. Have a good one, brother. This is just wild. Princess, how are you doing? Have you made it out yet, or is little man still not cooperating? Yeah, I'm not doing that. 10.9 miles for 1022. I'm sorry, I can't do that. And I'm not sorry. But yeah, I can't do that. 10.9 miles for 1022. Awesome. Love to hear that. But I will do this one. 715 for 1.7 miles. So we are good there. And I am 1 mile away from them and then point 0.7. So that's awesome. So we're about to be on another ride again. Oh, I know we're going to the kids club. I know who this is. Very cool. This is the daughter. Wow, the rider canceled. I was right there to pick up the person. I get this person all the time. Something tells me it will come back. I was almost there. So something tells me that maybe I was there a little too quick. Maybe. So we will see again. But I mean, that occasionally will happen too, where you'll get so close and then maybe you're there too quick and they'll cancel you and then you'll get it back in like 3 minutes. When they're ready, they'll put it back out again. Because there's no reason why I wouldn't get that ride because I I deal with that family all the time. They were in here yesterday, the dad and the daughter. So yeah, even my spark has been Yep. I got the same one again. So we're going to go back and do it this time. But now it's a multiple stop. So something tells me they didn't understand. Maybe he put it in a certain way and now he couldn't figure it out. So he canceled it to put it in a different way. But yeah, yeah. Very good. Yeah, but I like this family. They're pretty cool. So I assume the dad is probably doing this again because I'm bringing him back. So I assume that I'm going to take him, drop her off. He'll go in, sign her in, and then he'll come back out and I'll bring him back over here. Only thing I'm not a big fan of, this pays $1 less than what it was before. And this one has the stop added this time. So it's kind of weird. What's going on, Captain?
What's up, big dog?
Not much. How you doing?
Man, you know I can't call it, man.
You got a pin for me?
It's 9615.
Nice.
9615? Dad, go look at it again.
Got you taken care of. We doing yesterday, drop her off and bring you back. So how's the summer going so far?
Oh, shit. How the summer going? I don't know. Shit, ain't no summer.
Yeah, no doubt.
How the summer going, man? This is going all right, you know. Let's see how that. Let's see how in about 20 years from now they say.
Oh, I know. Oh,
What summer?
yeah. Yep. Yeah, my oldest, man, I have 26, 25, 23, and 13-year-old daughters. And yeah, my oldest ones, man, they be a trip because they're starting to see exactly what I was talking about. Like when I was crazy and didn't know what I was talking about. Now that they parents, they're like, Dad, you don't seem
Well, I did it years and years ago. Called my mom, I was at work. I said, you know what, man? I'm not bad. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry. It's rough out here, man. It's been rough.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to a different one today?
Nuh-uh.
The kids company?
Kids Club.
Okay. I remember, yeah, I know. I remember. I'll get it, but yeah, it does have a different spot. But I get you. Don't worry. Hey, no problem, man.
Now kids got their own. I used to have to call my mom at work. They get cussed out. I'm at work. What the hell you call me at work for? Now kids got their own goddamn apps and all that things.
Boy, I'm telling you what, man, I was scared as anything. Call my grandmama at work.
What?
Like for my grandma.
They spending money. They can spend your money before you even. I gotta keep my cars locked. Yeah, you might get some check. You might get a check and notice, hey man, a couple $100 missing. Yep. Cause they done roadblocks or this or that. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. Amazon. These kids on Amazon. Man. Yeah. Like that too. These kids on something. Well, my daughter was like, she was on Roblox, she was on this and that, and unfortunately, like, it was funny because I made the mistake of linking my Amazon, like letting her on my Amazon with and she lit me up. Yeah, I did. But I paid for it. No, I ended up paying anyways because she's like, "Oh, Dad, I liked it." Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "We're gonna start teaching her." This was like at 6 or 7. I was like, "Nope, we're gonna start teaching her the value of money." I was like, because if I don't teach her about money, then this is gonna keep happening. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't that bad, but it's like it's a double-edged sword because you want more for them, yeah, as well as they want more for themselves. Oh, absolutely. So and it's like my kids have 100 times more than I did, and I made sure of that. They don't get it. Yeah. Well, it's a mixture of that, but here's the thing, though. Like, and I think it's getting worse. It's keeping up with the Joneses with the kids, man. The kids are now being like before, like the kids that had stuff, they just made you feel a certain way just because of the way they walk, the way they vibe. Nowadays, people are just rude. Like they got more like, oh, look at this. You know what I mean? Like outwardly be ridiculous to someone who has less than. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing the story, not knowing what's up, and two kids they had, you don't know what them kids were going through because a lot of them kids who had dirt bikes and all that when I was growing up, I ain't had shit. But guess what? They was miserable. They couldn't even ride it when they wanted to. Yeah. Oh yeah. And people weren't always as happy as you would think they were. You know what I mean? They just weren't. I'll be right here for you. All right, big dog. All right, you have a good day, Miss Ma'am. Thank you. All right. Gotta wait for him and take him back. And it's true though. Like kids are making other kids feel like assholes these days for not having what they want or for having more. I'm gonna get out of this lady's way. Yeah, let me get out of her way real quick. I got out of her way real quick just so she can move out and I can park right back in front of the place. She's moving, so I was blocking her in, unfortunately, but she wasn't in her car yet, so I didn't completely block her, but now we're good. Playing around the car, everyone was trying to get out. Heading back to the crib? Yes, sir. All right, man. Yeah, you got some good kids, boss, man. Man, I'm trying. For real. Man, them motherfucking girls, boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't beat theirs like you can beat the boys.
Well, yeah, trust me, I know. I have 4 daughters. It's probably a good thing I didn't have no son.
And girls they can make you bite the hole in your lip.
Yep.
And I try to be gentle with them because I don't want them to think that that's the way they're supposed to be handled. But God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, because you try to handle them a certain way because you don't want
get them getting used to handled improperly.
Because
you know what I mean?
Because then some strange dude come around try to do that, you go in prison.
Yeah, but it's strange. But I might not because they're gonna think it's okay and be okay with it.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
Yep. No, absolutely.
Girls different, bro. Like I said, with my sons, I got 2 sons. Great.
Yeah, I mean, I've met the one going to college.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I took him to school for about the last quarter of the year.
Yep.
I've met her a couple times with him.
Man, let me tell you, man. My son, man, it scares me because I don't know where he did it. He must be what I really wanted to be, how I really wanted to be.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't shit. Now, my other son, he's more like me. He's going to college too, though, but he got that more of an edge. He's gonna, he got that more of an edge. But my son Carson, man, he the class president, AB honor student, just homecoming 4 years in a row. Here in Hanley.
Yeah.
Newspapers, this, that. Yeah. He going far, man.
Yeah. I was talking to him and he was telling me, I was like, so you going, he was like, he's going to college. And he's like, yeah, I'm not coming back the first year. He's like, I just want to stay gone for the first year so I can get used to being gone. Don't want to like get homesick, come home and not want to leave again.
Yep, that's what happened to me, man.
Yeah. So like he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's super smart.
Good kid,
yeah, man. Absolutely. And you know how hard that is to come by these days for real. And I'm gonna be honest with you. But honestly though, like it could go either way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause look, man, I was raised screwed up and I wasn't the best of people growing up. I was super smart, but I went the street way. I had the edge and I went the street way. I could have went the other way, but I didn't. I hung out with the homies. I was doing things like that. And then you got someone who's in the same family.
Everybody sees everything through a different lens.
Yeah. And like I said, man, he's doing exactly what you wanted to do.
He's doing more. Yeah, he's doing.
And he's gonna be he's gonna be exactly where you envisioned your kids.
Yeah.
In 10 years.
He's gonna be there for sure.
Yeah.
I already know that.
Yeah. And like
that's that thing where it's so scary because those are the kids that you hear about that something happened to them, man.
Yeah.
So it's scary. It's a scary situation.
Yeah.
Because I know that boy ain't finna go out and bother no.
No.
He was my man.
No. I know the worries you got for him. The world cannot be nice to I hate to say this, but the world ain't nice to people like that these days. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not like that everywhere, and it's not like that with everybody. But all it takes is that one. That one encounter with the wrong person or the wrong whatever.
At the wrong time.
Yeah.
That's why I tell him, I want you to go to college and experience it. Oh, Dad, I ain't finna go out. I want you to. Yeah. I want you to go out. But when you get there to them parties, you arrive early and leave before it shut down.
Yeah. Like.
Get your ass out of it.
Yep.
You hear some altercations, get the fuck out.
Yep.
You riding with somebody that's tripping like they want to play in cars, get out.
Just joke around and be like, leave before the baby oil comes out.
Yeah, leave before the Diddy party.
That's right. Yep. Just leave before that happened and you good.
You good, bro.
Yeah, like.
But I don't force him though. But I did. I used to be hell on him because he was born in Florida.
Oh, really?
Okay. Then we moved him down here to DC. He started slipping, man.
Oh, shit.
So we got out here. He kind of like gathered it back. He never was a bad kid.
No, but I get what you're talking about.
You know, and then he's a big kid. Yeah. So at first I used to have to tell him, hey, they not playing with you. Just because the punch don't hurt, that don't mean they ain't playing. They playing.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man.
Sir. Thank you.
I will see you again, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, brother, man.
Yep.
That's an awesome tip. See, I like this conversation. I like these people. Like, these are good people, man. Like, these are really good people. Absolutely. So this ride paid $15.93 for 3 miles because it was $5.93 on the app and then $10 in cash. So $15.93. That's what I'm talking about. So right now we're at 86.56. Again, it's slow, but we're doing what we can, you know. Get you some nice scenery again. And let's hope we can get some more rides. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my spark because it keeps going off and I don't have time to see it, you know. So DoorDash was on this whole time and it didn't go off. So this is what happens when you in my market when you destroy your acceptance rate. You get one every couple hours, and so I obviously have to DoorDash when it's busy, when I know I'm going to get orders, and when I hope not to get 15 miles. So I'm going to keep pausing and hope that in a couple hours it gets busier, and then maybe I'll get it and use it. Yeah, it's a nice cash tip. I like this guy. Like, he's a pretty cool guy. And like I said, I give his family rides all the time, so that's pretty cool too. Who lives at this house? These solar panels look good. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. See, so if I can just get rides like that every once in a while, you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for me. Because I'm assuming some people are in the chat working, doing orders. Uh, Hold on, there's a $2 tip. Oh, that was earlier. Okay, I got a $2 tip. Okay, cool. I thought it was him. So yeah, we're at 86.56 and 9 rides. Isaac, like, I've been talking. Isaac, I'm a person. I'm here. Very good. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I'm going to start. Like I said, I have my Amazon thing coming on Thursday. So that will be pretty cool to be able to have the handle with the cart when I'm shopping. So you guys can see like what I'm doing while it's being done. Yep. I'll be here tomorrow. Oh, I know. Don't you worry. Nexagon, I'll keep that in the forefront of my brain. Oh, trust me, you're good, princess. We will all chat and talk when we can. Like I said, man, we didn't build this before in one day, and we're not going to build it back up in one day. It's going to take every day me coming out here doing this, making videos, making shorts, stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But I hope if anyone who has the ability to do rideshare, maybe I've interested you in doing it because it is pretty fun. You've seen the interactions I get with these people. They're awesome. And like I said, I haven't done a lot because it's not busy, but you see that's 9 rides, 76.56 plus my $10 cash tip. So that's 86.56 in 9 rides. The problem is it's taken me forever to get to that point, you know what I mean? So that's where the problem is, but we'll make it happen, you know? And I still got DoorDash on. It ain't outside of me declining that one is church mouse quiet. Well, I guess I can turn Spark on and look and see now that I don't have anything, so I can watch the app a lot better now. So, what state you live in, Nexagon? I don't need to know where you live. Just curious what state you're in. Like, love that. Love it. $100%. There is absolutely zero surprise with that. And I like that. That is, and usually the better paying orders, like $6 DoorDash for 2 miles, $25 Walmart for 5 miles. Okay, very good. My dad was born in Mexico. Yeah, I'm gonna reject that. It was $7, 3.6 miles, Home Depot, 5 items. They've already shopped for it. I would have just had to pick it up, but $7 seems pretty low. So I don't know how to speak Spanish either. I mean, I have broken Spanish. It's Spanish. I can get by, barely, but I can get by. Okay. Yeah, they keep talking about how these hot spots are there. I don't believe in the hot spots, not one bit on DoorDash. I think they're a fallacy. I think they're not real. So basically, it's a thing on DoorDash. I'll show you real quick. It's a location that they say go to this point. It's what we call a hot spot, and you'll get more orders if you go there. You see that thing that says Martin's on there? That's technically a hotspot. And what they're telling you is if you drive to that hotspot, you're more likely to get offers. That's not true. It's really not. Like, I've been there many, many times when I first started. The hotspots didn't work before and they won't work later. It's just a way for the app to try to control where you're at. Now, other people might tell you it works in their areas, and I can't speak for that. I can just speak for here. Wow, this thing all lit up pretty heavy on me. Like it just changed. So maybe I'll be getting one. And I'll show you the trajectory of Uber rides, still pretty bad. Yeah, so not good. It's the reason why I've only done 9. So, so how is Mexico treating you? Yeah, this is crazy. Everything is pretty much church mouse quiet right now. Lyft doesn't have any bonuses, so I can't even do that. That app is just really bad. You have to have some bonuses to do that place. That's good. Nope. Really? Is it good? Uh-oh. What's it on? Yep, we're not doing that either. 1783 for $19. I mean 19 miles. 1783 for 19 miles. Okay. Well, that's cute because my daughter, it's probably on hers too. She has Crunchyroll. Basically has every anime known to man on there. Yep, my daughter has Crunchyroll. Yep. I'll have to ask her about it. Right now, she's into like one that's like toilet paper or toilet bowl. I don't know what it's called. It's probably not called any of that, but it sounds like toilet paper. That's one of her favorite ones right now. I can't remember what it is. Yesterday I did. I got a double DoorDash. The two I did get it. So yeah, but I mean, I'm not getting anything right now. Yeah, yeah. She loves her anime a lot. Okay, it's a little crazy right now, being honest. I might take you to the store with me. We might go shopping while I'm waiting. When I say shopping, I might. All right, we're gonna take this one. It wasn't the greatest one. I'm being completely honest, but we need some. It's 8.78 for 5 miles. It's one of those iffy ones. I'm doing it because it's a straight shot. Like when I pick the person up on the road, it's a straight shot to get her to where she's going. So that's what we're gonna do. Sometimes you got to do one to hope that it puts you in a better spot. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to go. And let me see what her rating is. She is not verified, and she has a 4.85. Good rating. It's not great, but it's a 4.85. I'd feel better about the 4.85 if she was verified. And verified, all that means is they've uploaded their ID, so you know who you're picking up. Like at this point, she could be a he. She could not be her name Rosa, stuff like that, you know. So we'll see how this combo goes. I'll be back with you on the other side. I think I know where I'm picking up at. It's these houses that they built in between all these businesses. They're actually starting to really screw things up in my eyes about where they're building things. They're basically anywhere they can put a house, that's where they're putting it, which isn't always a good idea. So we're going to Subaru. Okay. Picking someone up from. This person is. We're going to try to find them. There's Rosa. Rosa? Yeah. All right. Looks like it's a couple. Oh my God, it's a guy. I'm picking him up. His wife looked like ordered the Uber, and then she's taking the car from him. So his ride, she took the car. So she ordered it with his app, with her app. What's going on, buddy? Pretty good. It says for Rosa, but you are you. All right. You want to close the door? Didn't close it. No, you're good, buddy. We're heading to Roma. Okay.
Stephen City.
Yep, I know where we're going. No problem. Headed to work or?
Yeah.
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 Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
Realize I still have DoorDash on. Silly man. Would have been a good one. You having a good day so far?
No.
Yeah. Where are you going? Just this side?
Yeah, car.
The car?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, buddy. You have a good one, sir.
Man.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so we got another one real quick, just to say. Cool. I got another one. It's 5:34 for 2 miles. I'm about to pick up here in about 3 minutes. Another customer. Obviously, when that happens, I'll go ahead and do it. Try to spin them off as quickly as possible. Yeah, absolutely. I know what you're talking about, Princess. Now, unfortunately, with that ride, obviously, there's a language barrier. And so, like, that ride is kind of boring. And unfortunately, that's like a 10-minute ride where there's a zip conversation. And it's not because for any other reason than it's just a language barrier issue. So, those kind of do stink sometimes, but it is what it is, you know? So, those happen. But we're about to go get somebody else named Eugene. 4.89. Not verified, but again, not necessary, but good rating. And this is only going up after I pick them up 1 mile. So, and then the hopes when you take some of these smaller ones is that $1 or $2 tips follow on some of them. Because if they do, then it's game set match. And before you know it, you're at like 140, 150, 4 or 5 hours have passed. And the biggest order you've done was like a $9 for a couple miles. So I'm going to put you back down. I'll be right back with you. I got Mr. Eugene right here. Mr. Eugene, how are we doing today, sir?
All right, how are you?
You know, I can't complain. We are headed to. Oh, okay. I know the place very well. Oh, okay. How long you been working there?
14 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So how's Renee doing?
Please use your
It's
seatbelt.
Renee. You know how he is.
Oh, I do.
He's just leaving, actually.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Other man just told me.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I was funny. I was general manager down on Pleasant Valley
Oh, wow.
about 12 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's a busy store. I worked there 2018 to help out.
Yep.
It was so busy.
Oh, yeah. I was there for 5 or 6 years.
So he like a man in them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I initially replaced Amanda.
Oh, wow.
And then me and Dana were kind of running the joint together.
Okay.
And then Dana got Inwood. Unfortunately,
He
Dana
passed away,
I went to his funeral.
Yeah.
But yeah, I replaced Amanda because Amanda was a hot mess. She was having her own issues, I think, at the time. Is what I was explained. I liked Amanda.
Yeah.
But I literally, and I think she knew I was there. I was brought in to replace her because I was brought in as assistant general manager, and then within a week, maybe 2, she had quit. But apparently, she had quit before, and Renee would let her come back. Okay, and I guess it was one of these things where she quit too, and he finally just said, "You can continue to quit," basically.
And I was told that she took her on a big bill or something like that. I don't know. Whole mess. It was a whole investigation or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Sure. I love Terrence.
Oh, he's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, I love Terrence. Terrence is a good guy. Me and him did surf safe together. For whatever reason, he had to get recertified. So that's when they were sending us to the classes still.
Oh, yep.
And so like me, Terrence, and 3 or 4 other people went down the surf safe class, and it was like 3 hours, and then you just took your damn test.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. I miss a lot of those people, man. I just don't miss the grind and like with Renee, like
you work 50+ hours a week,
yeah.
and GM, your salary, and then and they're open late night, like
and
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and then Renee would come piss everyone off and then leave. Well,
Yeah.
And one time I kicked him out of my store and called Burger Busters up in Virginia. And I called him and said, "Don't let him back in my store for a good while," because he had like got some woman got her crying, was really rude to her.
He micromanages people, and I can't stand that.
Yeah.
I know he's doing his job, but he's still actually.
Yeah,
but
you can do your
I know
job
he's doing his job, but dang, man, like
I always told him, I was like, "Hey, Renee, you could do your job without being such an asshole." Like, and I've told him, and people were like, "He's gonna fire you."
him and my old GM Tracy used to get in big arguments. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, brother, man, I hope you have a good day.
I'll try. Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Next, all right. So with those couple little orders rides, I'm up to $100.62. Now I know that's not a lot of money because it's not, but we're making it work so far. Please take over the chat. Oh yeah, I finally got a DoorDash when I was on my first Uber, and bad news was it was the second one I turned down in that hour on hourly, so it ended my dash, which is fine. Yeah, absolutely. I told you it was 5 something for 2 miles. My hope is if he tips me $2, that'd be like $7.43 for 2 miles. And out of 20 rides I do a day, about 7 of them tip. So the likelihood of that happening is better than not. So we'll see. And if he tips while we're on here, I'll let you know. But I mean, this is why I like doing the ride share. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I mean, it is super easy. It's just when we're at this time of year where more people are doing this job, it drags. I have to be okay with that. I just have to get into the mentality of, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been spoiled with my day being done at 11 and 12 o'clock. I have to mentally be okay with having to work more. You know what I mean? I have to. Because these are all easy rides. Like outside of the one that I did with that guy, and it wasn't that it was hard. It just unfortunately there was a language barrier, and I'm Mexican, and I couldn't speak enough Spanish to him. I asked him if he was doing well, and he said no. Now maybe he understood me, and he isn't doing well, but I don't think he understood me. So those rides get a little boring, but for the most part, people talk at least enough to say hi, hello, how you doing? And then we got some you've seen, just we're talking the whole trip there. So we're in Stevens City right now. We're in my neighboring town. We're gonna head back to my town, which is about 7 minutes away from where I'm at. So we're gonna head there now, unless I get a ride here. I was good. I was glad to get a change of pace because you see, I'd struggled getting rides. I come into a new town and I immediately got a ride. That's absolutely correct too. I mean, nothing can be said that happens out of pocket or nothing on a live, you know? Like, if I tried to say something happened that didn't, I have video proof out there. If they tried to say something happened that didn't, there's video proof out there. So it is kind of a nice thing to have. Yeah. Good news is I'm not a terrible Uber driver. We have proof. Are you up? Trying to get a hold of my daughter, seeing if she's feeling good. See if her day is ready to get started. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm 100. I need to be at more, obviously, but I'm glad I'm at 100. It's been a it's been a day. I'll say that it's been a day. Is your day going smoothly, Princess? Midwest safety. Your morning going good so far? Nexagon, how are we doing, buddy? Isaac, you still here? Very good. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't get hit in the light. We'll go back to watching the scenery. Sometimes it's better to watch that than me. What'd you get for breakfast, Isaac? Very good, Panther. I mean, the good thing about doing lives with rideshare is you pretty much can't lie about your earnings. Everything's right there, and also everyone knows how it goes. So if people want to think about doing it, they can watch these lives where you're giving people rides as they're happening, and they can be like, "Hey, I think that's for me," or maybe that's not for me. See the interaction because this is your everyday like you see the ride share stories, and God, I could go out at 11, 12 o'clock at night and have some amazingly funny rides, but I just don't like to put myself in that position because that's where bad things can happen. Oh, okay, sausage biscuit. Hey, sausage biscuit's pretty good. I don't care where it's from. I ended up this morning. I got two sausage muffins from McDonald's. Again, nothing fancy, but direct to the point, and I would say cheap, but it is really not. For a sausage and cheese muffin with no egg, it's like $2.50. So for two of them, I paid like $5. I remember when those things used to cost $1. Very good. That's what I like to hear. We are headed back to my town next, Mexico. Yeah. My favorite thing used to be, I'm going to be really honest, the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. But as I've gotten older and I've stopped eating as much sugar and drinking as much sugar, they just taste so sweet, too sweet for me, you know? So, no thank you on that level. I used to love them. I used to have one or two of them at a time, like when I'd go there. Yeah, we're headed back to the town. I would like to get a ride before I get there, obviously, but we'll see. We will see. So does these roads look familiar, like the ones in your town and stuff like that? Like I always know when I go traveling a lot, you either see roads that are like, yeah, I have that just like at home, or you'll see places that are like, wow, that's nothing. We don't have anything in my town like that. That's not a bad thing. Being hyper's good sometimes. Well, I still would like to go get my cat boxes that I was going to do an hour ago, and then I got rides, thankfully. So maybe while I'm not getting rides, I'll go and try to get the cat boxes. At least this way, if I never succeed getting the cat boxes, it's because I'm staying busy. And then if I get the cat boxes, it's because I wasn't busy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a goal to go to the cat place to get 2 cat boxes. And we'll see if I can make it. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. That would have been if that would they would have gave me that say 5 minutes ago, I would have done it. I literally would have had to go back 3.5 miles to go pick up the person and come back to where I'm at now. So it was tempting, but they gave it to me at the wrong time. Still waiting. Thank you very much, Isaac. I appreciate you, man. Go have a good day. Go kill it. I might be on. Who knows? Tough sledding out here right now. Makes me wish I should have done that one and doubled back. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to rethink how I do some of these rides when we're dead, when it's not busy. That's good. I'd do that. Yeah, right now I do just about anything. Very good, Princess. Very good. Yeah, I figured it was Spark. Nope. That was not a good one, not even close to being a good one. Didn't even want to think about it. That was just gross on so many levels. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. What about their one card? Because that's what I have. I use their one card. Is that available in your market? All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. But I'd be interested to see your answer when I do get back. All right, so we got that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I like my one card. It comes with some good benefits and stuff. I mean, is there any bonuses? Okay, there's a flash turbo on Lyft. So let's hope that that happens. Because I would like to get some more rides. Dang it. No, that one's not good. That one, I'm all about doing small rides, not the greatest, no problem. But with a 20% bonus, $5 for 4.7 miles just doesn't feel very good. So that's a no-go even for a ride. 20% bonus, that should have paid like $6.50, $7, and then I'm still not the happiest when I do it. So whatevs. Yeah, still not a good one. So it's talking to me. They're just not good. So I so don't want to do DoorDash. Well, everybody, I'm going to jump off here for a little bit. I might come back on in a little bit. Midwest, thank you for being here. Princess, Isaac, Nexagon, all of you, thank you so much. I'm probably going to make a video here in a little bit, maybe upload it today or tomorrow. I'm going to continue to work a little bit, but I got to go do some things too. So I will talk to everyone tomorrow. I appreciate all of you. Thank you.